Hi, I'm Dan Vaida, film and stage actor from Transylvania, Romania, who moved to North America to pursue my film and TV career. And because an actor is supposed to be very in tune with what's happening in the world, and because I'm from Transylvania, so today I'm going to tell you what I saw looking in my crystal ball when it comes to the coronavirus that's in everybody's minds these days. So, what I think it will happen overall in the world after all this pandemic will go away, and then will be back to normal. First of all, I think people will be a bit more aware of the fact that we are all in the same boat as human beings, and what happens, I don't know, in a part of the world can have consequences on the other side of the world, and we should be all living like brothers and sisters. And I think we made progress in that sense overall, looking at the history of humanity. And I think we'll be making even more progress going forward after we will overcome this unfortunate pandemic of coronavirus. Now, on the other hand, or another thing that I think will happen is, and I can't really put my finger on it. I think people will do some things differently. Maybe some new business ideas will come out of this, some startups that will change things in certain ways, because I think what's happening now sheds a light on the problems that we currently have, and we will come up with solutions as a society to the problems we are having right now. And yeah, I think it will trigger some sort of progress. I cannot really say what it is because my crystal ball didn't tell me things very specifically, but I feel like we are going to rethink certain things in the social aspect. I have a gut feeling about that, and I think that's going to happen after the pandemic will be gone. And another thing I think we will see is we have to think about the fact that a lot of people, like in Italy now, also in Spain, and most likely in other countries, they will stay home for 2 weeks, maybe more. They will be at home, away from chasing the dollar, away from that. And this is a big thing, in my opinion. Away from chasing the dollar, away from the rat race, away from that everyday stress when you don't even have time to breathe, to take a breath, to sit down and spend 5 minutes in silence with yourself. Because, of course, we have jobs, families, kids, businesses, things to do all the time, and we just don't have time. We don't have time. We forget about the important things. Now, this pandemic gives to a lot of us, gives us pause. We sit down at home, Sadly, with TV, I would prefer without TV and without radio. Maybe not even books. We should. It's like going to a retreat. You know, when people go for a week or 2 weeks for a silent retreat, it's not exactly that, but it's in a way similar to that when you are with yourself, with your family. I was going to say your loved ones, but you never know. So with your family, hopefully, which is the loved ones or some of them, and you have that moment in time when you can reflect. A lot of people are going to reflect all at once. I don't know when, at least in our recent history, we were and being so interconnected, we had a chance. I don't think it ever happened before that in mass people pause. And inevitably, when you pause for so long, you're thinking, you have insights about you, about your life, about society, about things. And that stimulates or creates a favorable environment, in my opinion, for creativity. And I think some beautiful things will come from this. You know, sometimes beautiful flowers grow in kind of not very nicely smelling soil. You know what I'm saying? So in an environment that's kind of bad, can create some great outcomes. And I strongly believe in that, the fact that think in Italy we have 60 million people right now at home pausing, not going to work, barely leaving the house to do some minimal shopping for the daily needs, which are minimal because they're at home. What do they do with their lives? They're rested and all that. Another thing will happen, I think the pollution on Earth will go down a little bit because of that, and maybe that will tell us something about our environment. Maybe some new species or some species that are about to disappear will start to, pop up somewhere else, or I don't know, I'm not a specialist. And some environmental side effects, I think, will manifest, let's say. And also maybe but again, after this is done, maybe the anxiety, depression goes down because people are more rested, more connected with their families, with their friends, with people they care about and care about them. I really think, I can't stress that enough, I really think we will be more aware of the fact that we are all in the same boat, we are all connected, and I think we'll have a better view on what's important in life and what's meaningful. I think it's a reminder of what's meaningful in our lives. Let me know what's meaningful in your life in the comment section below, because that's what I think, and that's what my crystal ball told me about this situation. Of course, stay safe and try not to, even if you don't worry about yourself, try not to spread the virus, because some people with weak immune system can get it, and we do not want that. And don't hoard stuff or sell it for profit, because that's just bad. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and I will see you next time.